Hello and welcome to day one of this project. Can you even tell what it is? All the shit missing. Now this is how it was picked up and recovered. So I don't know where a lot of this stuff's gonna go, and I mean a lot. I got boxes and fucking totes and semi-truck loads. That's a lot of goddamn shit that goes on this bike to make it look like it was before. But apparently the story goes is he lost spark in a couple cylinders, he was getting misfires, took it into a repair shop to get fixed, and guess what? The repair shop gypped him. They started tearing it apart and never got back to him. He finally went there to figure out what was going on. Well, the repair shop closed its doors. They filed bankruptcy, and his bike was in there locked up still, sitting on a bike rack. And he decided that he would get it back himself, so he did. He did his own repo, recovered his motorcycle. He's got the title, he signed it over. It's got keys, it's got everything it needs, so it is a legal bike. It's just in a million fucking pieces, because he don't know shit about bikes. He was like, man, I don't know fucking how to even change a mirror on it. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I got this thing here. And so when I get it home, I'm like, oh shit, I went over my head. So let's get started on figuring out why it doesn't have spark and if the battery is even any good. So he's saying the coil is not good or something like that. So I gotta put one of these on there because it's the just the threaded bullshit. And my little tester is made to test ones with these fucking ends. So I got the little booty boot, and we just clip it on there, I think. There. And then we just plug it into the other end. We'll see if we get fucking little flash or not. Oh, what a fail. So that's that one that only goes onto the little threaded ends. Ugh. So I got it kind of touching. Hopefully that works. Let's find out. So we turn the bike on. Okay, and then I think it might work with this kickstand down. Where is that fucking thing? Here it is. Nothing. No spark. I could be wrong. Maybe we should try spark plug. It was a no-go with the spark plug, so we're gonna move further up the line here. And there's the coil. You just see the ass end of it here. That's her all loosened up. Somebody was getting ready to take her out. We'll find out what's going on. It has 4 plugs coming off of it. So for shits and giggles, I pulled off another one and got the same results. Nothing. Also, I went to remove this spark plug, and as I was messing with it, this just fell out instantly. I didn't even have to pull on it. So obviously we have bad spark plug wires like he was saying, but I also think we might have a bad coil. I'm going to test the leads going into the coil, and if we do not get power to them, we have an ignition system malfunction somewhere. Also bad plugs, or wires I should say. But let's just check that for sure, and then I'll go ahead and get on eBay and order it and sit on this thing for a couple days till it shows up. So I have good power going to the coil when the key is on. Coil is a shot. Let's find out how much this son of a bitch is going to set. Bye-bye. Stupid me. I found that there is 2 coils. They branch off, so you get 2 per cylinder. Or sorry, not 2 per cylinders. You get, so there's 4 cylinders. You got 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and half and half. Now, I found this coil over here was unplugged. I plugged it back in, still no spark coming out. So, what the fuck is going on here? Why am I not getting spark? Could they both be dead? I know I have a bad wire, but I should be getting 1 good wire at least out of 4. Good fucking news today. So I did not order any parts because I decided to do a little more digging. After finding out we had the 2 coil packs, I thought there is no chance in hell that you'd have double failure. I was right. What turned out to be was this. That's right, the kickstand. What? You say, how? Well, they have this little fucking sensor inside of it, And when I put my tester on here, jammed it in there and tested, I got nothing out of the switch. So what did I do? I took it off, cleaned it out, and it fucking came back to life. Now my second thing was going to be to bypass it, just have it think the kickstand was up 24/7. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. Who needs that safety anyways? I don't. Do you? If you need it, you're a bitch. Lucky enough, it helped it. I have spark. I have fucking spark. So I gotta fix the one spark plug that the boot that came apart. Once I get that fixed, we're gonna try for a start. All right, moment of truth here. I think that's choke, because that feels really easy to take off and that's hard to put back on. But here we go. So I got on. I think that's choke. Start button. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna go fuck myself in the ass with a carrot, because I'm so excited. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this fucker to run now. I think she's flooded out. Come on! I'm gonna go get some starty fluid. I think I flooded it with all the turnovers. Can people hear that? Is it supposed to be smoking like this? Jesus fucking Christ, man! Terrible! And that's what you get when you leave your bike sitting forever. I put some fresh gas in it and a little bit of sea foam. So I think some of the smoke might be the sea foam, because I kind of poured a little too much at the beginning. So she should clear up in theory. But not a bad bike. Everything is smooth. It's like fucking sewing machine, okay? This thing, right on the money. Let me tell you, it's working. So not too bad. This is what I ended up with extra after the bike was put together. Now I can say I've had worse, but honestly, this don't even belong to the bike. That's for a Yamaha. And these are also, because it has its own armrest deals built in. They're integrated. All these, I don't know where the fuck these would go on it. Couldn't find it, so they don't go there. Same with this. These are like for it's like adapters for mirrors or something. Don't go to that bike. These spacers don't go to that bike. This one might go to that bike because I had 4 of them, and this was the 5th, and I don't know where the middle one went. Not worried about it. But again, hey, I ended up with extra parts. The guy threw in too much shit, not knowing what was what. See, that's teach you guys a lesson for fucking taking things apart and not knowing what the hell you're doing, and then you end up with a box full of shit with all your other projects you're fucking up on, and then I get that, and I have to put it together. It takes fucking forever, man. Whew. I've been out here for a couple hours. Finally got it put together. Everything is on it. You see, we got the windshield, we got the mirrors, we got lights. It's fucking dark in here. I should have turned on the light. But, I mean, it is done. It's ready. Now, the only bad part is, let me turn the light off. This isn't really a bad part, but I thought I'd throw this in here real quick. I cannot get that son of a bitch to thread. Is that a big deal? Fucking JB Weld, man. Ain't no big deal now. Here is the big deal. We have a huge broken piece here. It is just broken, gone. Now I have the piece that goes from here down to here, but I don't have the vent. And I don't have a couple of these little slivers that go into here. It just kind of, leaves a hole. Now, is that a big deal? We could put like an STP racing sticker on there, or like a all balls, ball bearing, on there, something. And then that big gaping hole, same thing. Fuck, I don't know what I can do here. I can put just a piece of plywood and paint it black. I don't fucking care. It's Craigslist approved, man. And I still have to hook up the Speedo, because I wear Speedos, speedometer wire. And that chrome piece there goes here, and I have the little decal that goes on it too in the box. It fell off. I don't know why they started taking that off. People, And this came from a shop, you guys. This came from a certified fucking small engine repair shop that had their professional mechanics looking at it, and they were like, yeah, we know exactly what it is, motherfucker. We gotta take everything off. And Jesus Christ, put a fucking muffler on that thing. So real mechanic dude looked at this, said it had bad spark plug wires, is what he told the guy. The guy said he had bad spark plug wires. They did. The spark plug wires were not bad, but they were pulled apart. I don't know why or how that happened, but I put them back together, and it turned out the issue with no spark was the bad sensor. He was saying he couldn't get it to start. The guy said it was bad spark plugs and wires and shit. No, it was the little sensor for your kickstand. That was it. That was the only issue. It just needed to be cleaned out. It had a bunch of shit in it. And I was about ready to buy a coil. And I thought it ran everything. Now, it turned out that it has 2 coils, and that's what drew me to start leading back and following shit. So, I don't know why people start taking apart things. Let's take apart the front brakes. Let's take apart this shit in the back, even though it's up here. What the fuck? Come on. Sorry about my rant earlier about how people shouldn't be fucking with things if they don't know nothing. But seriously, though, I was going to go out for the ride. My fun got cut short here. That is gasoline. It is pouring out from 2 carburetors in the middle. The 2 on the ends are fine. One on this side's fine. Oops, one on this side is fine. Part of my camera skills. And one on the other side is okay. It is the 2 in the middle that are pouring fuel. Yes, there's 4 carburetors, and this is gonna suck ass. So I need to find out why the needle's not seating, and why also it's fucking leaking out of the bowl. Shit. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to get to. Yeah, I was going to go take this for a little spin down the road. Well, not today. This got scratch because they dropped all this on the fender and during transportation and storage. So, you could just fill that in with Bondo and paint it, right? I could just sand this down, put a little Bondo, sand it again, do a little primer, and then match the paint. No, you know what I'm going to do? I got a carbon fiber sticker shit. I'm just going to decal or whatever that vinyl stuff is, and just put it right over that. Fuck it. Good enough. Look at that bullshit. Fuck. Alright, if you remember, if I did show it, this was broken. What I'm doing now is I'm using this, fucking cheesy mud flat material. I'm just putting these little rivets in to hang on, and then I'm going to go ahead and touch them up black with either a felt tip marker or some paint on a brush. I don't care really, just so they're not so visible after I wash them, make them look nice. You'll see when it's done, it'll come out beautiful. See, what did I tell you? That fucking thing came out beautiful. You can't even tell it was ever broken. Yeah. Bad news. So I got the leak to stop with the gasoline, and I'll show you what I used to stop it from leaking. It's kind of neat, and the trick it did. Now, the second thing that happened on this bike was we are leaking antifreeze out of a hose, I believe. I could not tell, but it's dripping antifreeze and steaming like a madman up here in the front. And when I traced it back, it looked like it was off of a hose. So I have an idea on what to use to stop it. And I'll show you that too. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Stabilizer. Oh, baby, leak stop me. Just plug me up good. Not only did the leak stop the leak. No shit, that stuff actually worked. Stopped the fucking leak, but it got the speakers working. Figure that. How the fuck does that get my speakers working? This concludes the video because I'm not going to ride the bike. Now, I have ridden it, yes, but it's not one I like to ride. Why? It's just too fucking big. I was going to have a passenger ride along, but I don't feel comfortable doing it. It's a scary bike. I'm not the one to want to break it before I could sell it. Selling price is going to be, actually I should say the asking price is going to be $2,800, but I will take $25.